Okay, hi everybody. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so to talk about this further, I would suggest also reading this. No? So here, this is from livescience.com, and it says here that a scientific law is a description of an observed phenomenon. So it's a description. It doesn't explain why the phenomenon exists or what causes it. The explanation of a phenomenon is called a scientific theory. So, kung ano to siya kagkahitabo, mo to siya ang theory. Pag law, iya lang ga i-describe ang unsay kagkahitabo. Now, in science, laws are a starting place. No? Magsugod yun ta sa observation. So, diha magsugod ang atong rest of scientific investigation, di ba? From the observation. And it lets the scientists ask questions why and how. Now, most of the people, sabi dito, ambi nila na kung naatay ebidensya na musupport sa atong hypothesis. Ang hypothesis nato mahimo nag-theory. And the theory, kung correct, mahimo siya law. Pero dili na siya mao, no? Dili sila ingana. Dili sila pare-pareho. They are different from one another. So, dili pwede ang hypothesis mahimog theory, ang theory mahimog law. Di pwede ang law mahimog theory or ang theory mahimog hypothesis. Okay? So, lain-lain yun sila. Pag sinabi natin hypothesis, it says here, it is a limited explanation of a phenomenon. Gamay lang. Kasi, normally, isa naman na kay first experiment. Kay hypothesis, muna siya base na sa imong observation. Diba? Then, ma-experiment ka kung correct ba to siya. Okay. A scientific theory naman is an in-depth explanation. So, pag sinabi natin hypothesis, limited explanation, usahay, kulang pa tayo mong experiment, kinalan pa ka mag-experiment usab. Now, ang scientific theory, daghan na siya ang nag-experiment ana, and therefore, daghan na ang nakahatag og observations about it, na mga explanations, kung ngano to siya kagkahitabo. Okay? Now, ang law is the observed phenomenon. It is a statement of an observed phenomenon. Kung it describes lang lagi, no? Kung sa'yo mo na-obserbahan, mautos siya. Muna siya ang law. Okay? So, I would suggest you can read this further. But anyways, let's go back to our lesson. So, dili siya pareho. Again, the theory gives the explanation about why something happened, and the law only tells you or describes what happens. Alright? Okay. Let's continue to answer. Alright, let's go on to communicating results. So, it says here, when a conclusion is drawn, the research can be presented to others. Okay. Human niya akong pasabot ganina. So, pag naman naka sa imong experiment na naka-resulta, ang imong resulta nag-prove sa imong hypothesis, correct imong hypothesis, makabuhat na kag-conclusion. Okay? And pwede din mo ni siya i-share sa lain na tao. Pwede sa lain na mga scientists, no? So, to the world. And, once you do this, and they will say, ba, tinuod ba na? So, they will also try to do their own experiment, no? To do what you did. Buhato nila imong gibuhat. So, that is called replication. So, again, getting the same results when an experiment is repeated is called replication. If the results can be replicated, it means they are more likely to be corrected. Replication of investigation is a one way that a hypothesis may eventually become a theory. Okay, let's go back to the other side. it's true. So, it may eventually become a theory. It's true. Kung daghan, nagyud kaayo, nagbuhat sa experiments, more observations, and more conclusions are given, you'll find out the reason why, then it becomes a theory. So, having many hypotheses or having many people replicate your experiment, possibly, yes, it can become a theory. Alright, let's go to activity number 2, taking into practice. Kani siya, kinala nato ni buhaton sa inyong answer sheets. This activity will allow you to use the steps in the scientific method. Okay, this is basically like a review of all the steps. So if you remember day 1, na adito tanan na steps sa atong scientific method. Prepare the materials and follow the procedures carefully. In this activity, kinahanglan tag upat ka coins. Upat ka sensilyo, 10 pesos, 5 pesos, piso, o 25 centavos. And a medicine dropper with water. Ang buhaton ninyo, lay the coins one by one on a table. Get a medicine dropper. Fill the medicine dropper with water and drop the water in each coin one at a time. Count the number of drops needed to fill the coins. Stop dropping when the water spills over the coin. Do the same procedure with the other coins and record the data on the table provided for. Okay, this is very cool. This is a nice experiment. So, kung nanakay G's, 5, piso, o 25, imo na siya ipambutang tanan. Now, kuwatag medicine dropper and you fill it with water. So, magbutang sa ka. So, for example, kung nakakay 10 peso coin, magbutang kag 1 drop of water, napuno na ba nimo ang sinsilyo na G's, ang 10 peso coin? Kung wala pa, syempre, dugangan pa nimo o drop of water. Imong ihapon, pila ka drop of water ang imong ibutang sa kada sinsilyo, no? Sa kada coin, i-write down na imo dinhi. Imo ning isulat dinhi. So, you copy this table. Copy the table. Alright? So, then you write down. So, for example, ang atong okay, let me change the color. I'm looking how to change the color. Sorry about that. Alright, it's here. Okay, it's here. So, for example, you need sa 10 peso coin, ang imo na butang na droplets of water is 10 pod. Diba? So, pwede din na. Yung diri dayon kay 8. Example niya, and kani lugar kay 3, diri kay 1. But that's the first trial. Again, do it again the second time. Utang na sad nimo, wala na mo manig 9. 9 lang ka drops of water. Kani dayon kay 7. And kani lang lugar din ni kay 3 Japon. And diri dayon kay 1 Japon. And in the third time, here, nabuhat nimo, nakita nimo 9 Japon siya. Then diri lugar kay ba nimo siya 8 balik. Then diri kay 2. And diri kay 1. Alright, then you get the average. How to get the average? I-add lang na nimo tanan and then you divide it by 3. Okay? So, for example, 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3 divided by 3. So, the average is 1. Alright? Then you answer the guide questions. Okay? So, what are the guide questions? What is the problem? Okay, just answer here. Again, please answer 3 to 5 sentences only. Dito lang tayo magsulat, no? 3 to 5 sentences. Now, answer this. So, here, this part, you copy and answer na lang. Alright? Copy and answer. And, after doing this one, taking into practice, let's go to activity 3, differentiate it. Okay, let's see, where is that? Let's skip that. Let's go here. So again, don't forget, isulat. What I can do, activity 3, differentiate it. Differentiate law from theory. Alright, here, you just write down your answers. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 numbers. Then you write it down. So, you just choose, you complete the sentences, and then you choose from the words here. Kumplituhon ni siya, pili lag unsa na correct answer din eh. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, that's great. Now, the last, okay. So, that's all. Actually, in the afternoon, then you answer your assessment test 1 and 2. Okay? So, this is your afternoon activity. Alright? So, here, again, you write A if it is true and B if it is false for numbers 1 to 5. And then 6 to 15, multiple choice answers only. So I guess that's it for day 2. Thanks everybody, and see you next time. Bye-bye.